is Maïa Tellit Hawad. I'm a writer and a researcher, and my work focuses on Tuareg nomadic becomings. What does it mean to be nomads in Central Sahara in the 21st century, in a territory that is at the core of international interests? The title of this work, which is composed of two pieces, is Tenelé. Tenelé in Tuareg, in Tamazight, means thread. The way we imagine this project is it's a collective project. It's a women collective project. 50 women participate, Tuareg women from Central Sahara, from the Kelair Confederation and the Ikaskazin tribe, which I belong, which is my tribe as well. And the way we imagine this project is how to represent our land, how using the traditional textile woman craft, Tuareg craft, how can we think of a mapping of the affective, personal, feminine cartography of our land, of the Sahara. Most of the women that work on this piece are nomads. So we wanted to present, to explore the idea of creating an alternative geography of a land that has been described as empty. And this work using saddlecloths just behind you, and here blankets called tabarde, are an attempt using our geometries, our motif, to describe what it means to inhabit this land and inhabit it in a nomadic way, which means that it's not a land that is thought as static, but a land that you cross, that you walk in, that you circulate within. And the way we connect it to Sharjah, I will say that even we are thousands of kilometers away, the Central Sahara and Sharjah can be seen as faraway geographies. They also have similar cultures. One which is living in an arid environment, living in a desert. We are here in Sharjah in a geography that have been marked by nomadic practices, that has always been also a port, a crossroads, either like through the earth, through the land, or through the sea. And in that sense, there is a lot of dialogues and correspondences with the geography we're trying to bring in that place. I am by myself here, while I say it's a collective project that involves 50 women and a lot of angels, collaborators that help us bring all this piece all the way from Niger to here. So my main challenge is to respect the craft of the women, respect their work, and try to honor it in that place. On it are expressed, as I said, motif, geometries that have strong meanings for the people until now. And so yes, it's a continuation of their lives, a continuation of our culture, and also a testimony of nomadic lives, and the fact that some people want to keep living this kind of lifestyle. And that's very important, and that's very complicated in nowadays politics. We love this land, we carry this land with us, and we want to protect it. That deserts are not empty. Deserts are places of attachments, are ecological jewels for the whole world, and we should protect them. I think that what I really love about this project is it's an ongoing process. As I mentioned earlier, it's an ongoing process on how to describe our lands, how to describe a territory not using colonial cartographic tools. what type of motif, what type of geometries, what type of drawings can we use to signify a land without capturing it, without destroying it, without exposing it to capitalist endeavor, let's say, to mining extractivism, to the destruction of the land. So what I'm very touched is that I hope the visitor will be also touched. There is little details on all the little pieces that express individual way of experimenting this land, but also collective ways of representing it. For example, the piece that I have behind, each piece of it have been made by 8 to 10 women. And the way we are making it, usually we use a dome of sand and we are sewing the threads that represent nomadic roads, each of them, on the east part and west parts, and the threads are joining each other. So it's not only a cartography, but it can also be thought as a memory plan. All of these are roads that have been experimented, that have been lived, but that we also think, that we also project in the future. So it's dark blue, we're using indigo. Indigo, which is very important for us in our culture, symbolically speaking, aesthetically speaking. It also have like healing properties. And in itself, it is a testimony of the trans-Saharan and trans-local circulation, because this indigo is made in the Sahel, in the shore, southern shore of the Sahara, in this case in Katsina and Sokoto. And then it traveled to the north, Aïr, which is the Central Sahara region where those pieces have been made, and it's used as a pigment to dye all those fabrics. And the color will change, the color will evolve with time. Tuareg nowadays are in between 5 different states. And those borders are quite recent. There are post-colonial borders from the 1960s that cut the mobility of the people. And that's why we are referring more to a geography that is extended rather than restricted by state-nation border. But the Sahara in itself have never been a border or an empty space. It's always been crossed, connecting the northern part of Africa to the sub-Saharan one, connecting Nouakchott to Khartoum and way beyond. So even the circulation of the indigo, of the pigment, is a proof or just a trace among many others of the objects, of the techniques, of the crafts, of the culture that circulates and keeps circulating in those regions beyond borders.